Emily could hardly contain her excitement as she bounced in the car seat, gripping the straps of her little pink backpack. Today wasn't just any day. It was her 11th birthday, and her parents had promised a huge surprise. Daniel, her 6-year-old brother, was practically vibrating with anticipation next to her, though he was trying his best to act cool about it, folding his arms and pretending to be bored. "Are we there yet?" he'd ask for the 10th time, his voice a little too high-pitched. "We're almost there," Mom announced from the front seat, her eyes twinkling with excitement as she glanced back at them in the rearview mirror. Dad chuckled, turning the wheel. "Just a few more minutes, you two. Patience is a virtue, remember?" But even he couldn't hide the smile spreading across his face. He was just as excited as the kids. Emily and Daniel pressed their faces against the cool glass of the window, watching the blur of green trees whiz by. The city had long since faded away, replaced by rolling hills and dense forests. Suddenly, a large wooden sign emerged from the trees. Emily squinted to read it. "Welcome to Wolf Lodge," she shouted, pointing a finger. Next to the words was a giant, majestic wolf logo, carved right into the wood. Daniel's eyes went wide. "Whoa! A wolf lodge? Are there real wolves?" he gasped, his cool act completely forgotten, as they pulled into the grand entrance. The sight was breathtaking. The main building was a massive log cabin, with a towering A-frame roof and huge windows that reflected the clear blue sky. It looked like something straight out of a storybook. A friendly staff member in a vest greeted them at the curb. "Welcome to Wolf Lodge. Are you ready for an adventure?" The kids just nodded, too stunned to speak. The air smelled different here, like pine needles and clean, fresh earth. Inside, the lobby was even more impressive. A giant stone fireplace reached all the way to the ceiling, and cozy-looking armchairs were scattered everywhere. But what really caught their attention was the sound, the unmistakable sound of splashing water and happy screams coming from deeper within the lodge. Mom and Dad checked in, and the receptionist handed each of them a wristband. "These are your keys to everything," she said with a warm smile, "including the water park." Daniel's jaw dropped. A water park? Inside the hotel? He looked at Emily, his eyes sparkling. This was way better than just seeing wolves. Their room was on the 2nd floor, overlooking the forest. It had bunk beds for the kids, decorated with wolf-themed blankets. Emily immediately claimed the top bunk. As soon as their bags were dropped, they changed into their swimsuits. Faster than a lightning strike, the surprise was finally revealed, and it was the best birthday surprise Emily could have ever imagined. Down at the water park, it was a paradise of slides, wave pools, and lazy rivers. There was a giant bucket that tipped over every few minutes, drenching everyone below with a massive splash. Dad, who was usually the serious one, was the first one to cannonball into the wave pool, laughing like a little kid. Mom floated down the lazy river, a serene smile on her face. Emily and Daniel raced each other up the stairs to the tallest water slide, their giggles echoing through the entire park. They twisted and turned down the bright blue tube, splashing into the pool at the bottom with a cheer. Later that evening, after a delicious birthday dinner of pizza and a giant chocolate cake with 11 candles, the whole family gathered in the lobby for story time. All the kids sat on colorful rugs in front of the crackling fireplace, while a storyteller, dressed as a park ranger, began a tale about the friendly forest creatures. As the story ended, a special guest appeared, a life-size costumed character of Wiley the Wolf, the lodge's mascot. Daniel, who had been a little nervous about real wolves, ran up and gave him a huge hug. Before bed, they all put on their special Wolf Lodge pajamas and looked out their window. The forest was dark and silent now, with the moon casting a silver glow on the treetops. "This is the best birthday ever," Emily whispered, feeling a wave of happiness wash over her. "I'm so glad we came here." Daniel, already sleepy in his bunk below, mumbled, "Me too." Mom and Dad tucked them in, kissing their foreheads. It was a perfect day, filled with laughter, adventure, and the magic of being together as a family. The memories they made at Wolf Lodge would be something they'd treasure for years to come. Thank you so much for joining us on our family adventure. If you enjoyed our trip, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more fun travels. See you next time.